Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, sexualities, and identities, and welcome back to another comic book review. And we're back with some more DC comics. Today's DC comic is Legion of Superheroes. So, what is Legion of Superheroes about? Well, over the years and over the millennia, there have been many forms of superhero. From the great outlaw Robin Hood to the brave heroic knights of the Round Table, and even further down the line, we come across Batman, Superman, the Flash. But what would happen if society didn't need heroes? What would happen to a society after all the heroes had passed away? Well, as the book illustrates, apparently it was a utopia. But all of a sudden, that utopia seems to crumble as a new age of heroes come to light. The government and the adults are against it. It seems all their kids have been fighting the robots and have been fighting to live in a society the way they wish it to be ruled. But of course, there's some comedic parts to this comic book. In one scene, a bunch of guards slash adults who have a go at a bunch of youths ask them to drop a giant head. And at first they're a bit reluctant, and then they drop it. Well, they did say drop it. They didn't say where to drop it. But of course, as the story progresses, this League of Superheroes begins to discuss their next move. Can they really coexist in a world where they are hated, or will they have to find some other means of existence? When a time portal opens up, soon they realise that the future is much more dangerous for them than the past. It turns out on one of the outer worlds, a whole legion of the superheroes have been attacked and scourged upon the dust of the floor. The head leader of Legion tries to get in contact with the national government to settle the score. But of course, all the other heroes are very reluctant against this, as they keep being treated like children. So, nonetheless, they begin to fight back, and what else better to do than to fight fire with fire? So, what did I think of this comic book overall? Well, I can't lie. This comic book kind of reminds me a little bit of the X-Men. You might as well say the Legion are very similar to them. They're similar to the comparison between the mutants and humankind. But in the opposite roles, instead of being such as a mutation, it's more on the basis of just being super, having special abilities that no one can comprehend. Now, of course, this is not too dissimilar from the mutations with the mutants, but of course, the parallels are still there and it's still very strong. It's beautiful to see the communication as the story progresses between God and mankind, and the way that people are essentially treating these superheroes like gods. Uh, they're ashamed of them because they have powers that they don't understand, and although the superheroes are trying to act in their light in the best interest of society, the opinion will change as the comic book progresses, and this is the great nature of it, is the writer is really getting you to think about what is the difference between right and wrong, what's the difference between good and evil. After all, no lines are clearly just black and white. It's a solid comic book, and I feel like its score should be based on that, and for that reason I give it a solid 7 out of 10. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next comic book review. Until then, stay beautiful, stay amazing, keep doing your beautiful work, you gorgeous individuals.